And welcome everyone to Blaugrana Planet. Welcome back to a new video, and today we are gonna be talking about Xavi's first problem, first issue with Football Club Barcelona, also the worries that Football Club Barcelona has with Frenkie's de Jong status, and also Karim Adeyemi, guys. Karim Adeyemi. Is Karim Adeyemi closer to Football Club Barcelona? Is Karim Adeyemi a real possibility for Football Club Barcelona? All in today's video. But before, guys, let me give a special thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring this video and this channel. OneFootball, simply the best football app that you're going to be able to find. As simple as that. And you guys can download it using the link in the description. And if you do use my link, guys, you're going to be helping to support Blaugrana Planet. So, guys, what are you waiting for? Go and download it right now using that link, because independent content creators get fueled with your support. And obviously, it's going to be for free. Guys, the best football app for sure that you're going to be able to find. It's an amazing app. So, guys, getting back to today's point. As I said, it's very important that we cover Xavi's first problem with Football Club Barcelona. But before we do that, I want to talk about Frenkie de Jong, because Frenkie de Jong is worrying us. I mean, Frenkie de Jong is a player, first of all, that isn't performing as we expected him to perform. Most probably, we're all delighted with his Ajax performance. And I think that Frenkie de Jong can give much more under Xavi Hernandez. I think Xavi Hernandez is the perfect coach to exploit Frenkie de Jong. I think that we're going to see a great Frenkie de Jong, but also I'm worried about one point, is the fact, the injuries. Frenkie de Jong is a player that's constantly playing. Just look at his stats. Constantly playing. He plays for Barcelona, he plays for the Dutch national team all the time. I remember this international break where he played 3 games. One game against Andorra, where they won like 5-0, 6-0, and he played the 90 minutes. Like, we need to give this guy a break, guys. He deserves a break. And in fact, yesterday the Dutch national team faced Montenegro in a draw, 2-2 draw. And in fact, he even said, Frenkie de Jong said himself, that he had some sort of discomfort in the ankle, and that he's definitely not fit, but still he wants to play against Norway, which is the next game that he's going to be playing. Anyways, I think we have to take care of our players, guys. We are dealing with a lot of injuries. We can find the reasons. We can talk about the reasons why they're getting injured in another video, probably. And we know that the medical team is changing in Football Club Barcelona. But let's try to take care of our players. Let's try to take care of our players. And maybe the players themselves have to say something in order to stay safe. Anyways, having said this, guys, let's go on to the second point of today's video, which is Xavi's first problem with Football Club Barcelona. And you guys must be probably wondering, what do you mean? What's the first problem of Xavi? Well, Xavi's first problem is definitely the first game. The first game against Espanyol. Definitely a crucial game. I think we cannot slip up for a good while now in La Liga. It's the derby of Barcelona. It's an important game. In fact, I think that if we lose, Espanyol will get ahead of us. And believe me, that is not something I want. That is definitely not something I want. And something we must avoid at all costs. And obviously, Xavi's first game, if we get a win, then we get this motivational boost, and I think that we can bounce back much faster. So what is Xavi's first problem? Xavi's first problem is the fact that there are only 3 players available up front in the forward positions. And if Xavi, the 4-3-3 lover, tiki-taka maniac, I wouldn't say the creator, obviously, but almost, together with Guardiola, he's going to want to play that 4-3-3 formation, right? So who are the forwards available right now? We have Memphis Depay, Luke de Jong, aka Luke the Trunk, Trunk, it doesn't mean trunk of a, you know, a vehicle. It means tronco. Tronco is wood, you know, in Catalan. Look the trunk, you know, that's why we say look the wood, you know, look the trunk. And Yusuf Demir. Yusuf Demir, guys, who hasn't played much under Ronald Koeman lately. And Luke de Jong, definitely somebody that Xavi is not very much into, right? Anyways, these are the three players, guys, that we have available. I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, I can make a hypothesis. I cannot read the future, but most probably Xavi is gonna have to make the youngsters play, right? The La Masia players, I think they're gonna come in. We're gonna talk about two special players. Obviously, I would have liked Alex Collado to play, but you know, you guys know what happened. This dilemma with Sheffield United, that he was gonna leave on loan, but then the paperwork wasn't able to be executed on time, and now he's out of the squad until January, which he'll get a loan, I think, as well, unless Xavi decides to keep him. So I think that we're gonna use the youngsters. And which are the youngsters that I see? Christopher, thank you for the donation. He says it's not tiki taka, it's pim pam pum. Legend, Chris. So probably Xavi is gonna have to use Abde. Abde, I think, is a fast winger. I think he can give us some good stuff, although inexperienced maybe against Espanyol. We're gonna need somebody maybe a bit better than Abde. You know, I'm not saying that Abde is bad, but I'm not having full trust on Abde. I think that Ilyas Akhomak, I'm sorry for butchering his name. I praise well, you know, I apologize for butchering his name. At the end of the day, Ilyas, guys, Ilyas, if you haven't seen him, go YouTube, go type Ilyas Akhomak highlights, because this guy is a beast, 17-year-old forward, winger, and he's a beast. He's a beast, and I really think that he can give us some good momentum. Obviously, I also believe in Yusuf Demir. Yusuf Demir, I think that he has the talent, but what if you can leave Luke de Jong out, play Memphis up front, Ilyas, and then Yusuf Demir on the other side? You know, you can have those three up front, or you can also play Gavi, or you can play Serginho Dest. You know, those would be the other options. I think Gavi can be a good option, but obviously we're not getting the best out of Gavi playing as a fake winger, some sort of position, right? So I think that Ilyas, Yusuf, extreme wingers, you know, actually real wingers, can provide some good value. Memphis Depay isn't the real winger either, right? So I would rather play Memphis Depay in front. And Ansu Fati, I see a question, how is Ansu? Ansu Fati right now is taking care of his injury, you know, muscle injury. Let's hope he comes back. I think the reports are coming that he's better, right? But anyways, jumping into the last point of today and talking about forwards, right? Well, we have La Masia. I believe in La Masia. You know, before signing a player, I rather get La Masia. But there is a prospect which I really like, and that is Mr. Karim Adeyemi. Mr. Karim Adeyemi, right now, playing for Salzburg, Red Bull Salzburg, 19-year-old, 1.80 m, half German, half Nigerian. He's a natural center forward, can also play in the wing, and he's been playing a lot in the wings. Well, but his principal position is the center forward, and it also reminds me, and it's very familiar to Ansu Fati, right? He's a center forward that can play in the wings, and played a lot in the wings. Karim Adeyemi has a lot of similarities in that point, in that sense, with Ansumane Fatinho, the number 10 of Barcelona. Is a player that right now the value is pumping like crazy. I mean, transfer market is valuing Adeyemi at 20 million. I swear his market value, his real market value, is gonna be around 30, 35, 40 million euros at least. The problem is that at the moment, Barcelona is broke as hell, okay? Anyways, there has been contacts, according to Gerard Romero from Gigantes Football Club. There have been contacts that, together with the entourage of Karim Adeyemi. I believe so. Apparently, the player wants to come. In fact, there is something really interesting that the player has been liking a lot of pictures of Barcelona players lately and things regarding Barcelona on Instagram, and yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting, although that doesn't mean really anything. It's just likes, likes are just likes. But yeah, it's there, and I think that Adeyemi would like to join Barcelona, although the problem also, there is a lot of competition. We don't have money, and there is tons of competition. Probably all the big teams of European football want Adeyemi. And believe me, they're going to be paying twice as much. At least they're going to be paying twice as much in salaries and in transfer fees. Okay, so yeah, we have Ilias, we have Abde, we have Collado for next season. Adeyemi, I love you, bro. Come to Barcelona. But I want to be realistic. And it's going to be very difficult. And also we have Yusuf Demir, of course. I don't want to forget Yusuf Demir. Okay, so yeah, basically, guys. So this was the 3 points of today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really want Adeyemi to join Barcelona. I think he's a pure talent. He would help us a lot. And yeah, basically, I wanna make sure that Xavi squeezes also the best from La Masia before we sign any other players, and then we can maybe get an additional player, right? Center forward position, maybe it's a key position. Also the defense, I think the defense is kind of weak in Barcelona lately. But center backs, right? Center backs, I think that now with Eric Garcia, you have Araujo, you could even play Mingueza there. Well, I think we're well covered. Lenglet, Piqué, I think Lenglet and Piqué are a bit over, right? But maybe sign a proper center back and let Piqué go. That would be something interesting. I think in terms of the midfield, Busquets, Gavi, Pedri, Frenkie, I think Busquets is gonna give his best under Xavi. I think he really will. Xavi is a lover of Busquets, and believe me, Busquets, if you can actually create a tactic where Busquets gives his best potential, it can be an incredible game. Anyways, guys, thank you so much, everyone, for joining Blaugrana Planet. It's a pleasure to have you all on board. Obviously, please, guys, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you aren't subscribed. It's a pleasure to have you here once again. And remember, we are going to the game against Espanyol. We will be there. And obviously, I will be recording a vlog, so you guys will be there with me. Anyways, guys, and as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya. See you in the next live stream. Vamos, my people.